Aloha, everyone in the Hawaiian Kingdom and around the world. This is our Hawaiian Kingdom flag, and we have some drama today. And if you didn't see the news with Kurt Fevella and how they got put on blast with DHHL, luckily yours truly was there, and some people may have not seen the footage, but it happened last night. Even though the film happened days ago with over 4 hours of testimony, yours truly filmed live. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to show you what's going down. Alright, so this is my Facebook page, as you guys can see, and we're going to show what the news showed, okay? So I'm going to go show you guys on my laptop. Today we're in the studio, and let's see what they had to say, because they got put on blast as Governor Josh Green files harassment claim against Senator Kurt Fevella for being racist. Now, Native Hawaiian is not a race, it's an ethnicity, and we've got to make this clear to the stupid governor. And so let's just, I'll let you guys see how we came to this conclusion. So here we go.
Tonight, Governor Josh Green has filed a harassment complaint against Republican State Senator Kurt Fevella.
In a letter to the Senate president, the governor said Fevella violated Senate rules with comments about Hawaii's chief housing coordinator. Rick Desog has our top story.
I would deviate from the plan.
The complaint was prompted by remarks State Senator Kurt Fevella made at a Hawaiian Homes Commission meeting last week about Governor Josh Green's housing chief, Nani Medeiros. Fevella compared her to the devil and questioned her commitment to the Hawaiian people.
Nani has nothing or no knowledge about the Hawaiian people. I don't care if she says she's Hawaiian. Just remember now, the devil also was an angel. Remember that. So just because you're Hawaiian doesn't mean you have the passion for the people.
Medeiros said Fevella's comments crossed the line.
Immediately, I got very upset. I was shocked that I was hearing what I was hearing. It was upsetting. It made me angry in Hawaiian families when you come after somebody in that family for especially their Hawaiian-ness or challenge what they've done. You're challenging their whole family. You're challenging their history.
Before she became the state's housing chief, Medeiros worked with housing the homeless. She even worked with Fevella on one of the administration's homeless projects in his district.
So I thought he was a friend, and he made no effort to apologize.
Hawaii News Now reached out to Fevella for his story, but he declined to be interviewed. In a letter to Senate President Ron Kochi, Governor Josh Green says Fevella's comments violate several of the Senate's anti-harassment rules, barring offensive language about a person's race.
I will not tolerate anyone from my team being treated this way. In fact, I won't tolerate anyone in the state being treated this way.
The complaint also says it's not the first time Fevella has been accused of bullying the governor's staff. Administration officials point to comments Fevella made in the same hearing, criticizing Hawaiian Homeland's chair, Ikaika Anderson.
He's a nominee.
What's the hearings?
He's not appointed yet.
The conflict comes as some lawmakers are raising concerns about money that they set aside for Native Hawaiian housing is going to be used. But political experts say that's no excuse for Fevella's alleged behavior.
I think when it comes to personal attacks, that really isn't appropriate, and it just creates a more difficult governing environment. Where people
that's a BS position, by the way. A political analyst.
Develop good public policy.
Under the Senate's rules, the Senate president will likely make an initial determination on the merits of the complaint and can refer it to a bipartisan committee for further investigation, which can lead to disciplinary action.
Nothing's going to happen. I can guarantee you.
And has spoken with Fevella. He says he looks forward to meeting with the governor over the matter. Rick Desog, Hawaii News Now.
So yours truly did talk to Kurt's office, and I spoke with Kurt himself. So how did we get to this position, right? Which is what we want to explain. So let's go do some backstory. So even though I put it on my Facebook page here, you guys can see, if you guys have obviously Facebook, I spelled it out. This is a video I got from the office. So somebody edited it, not me. So before we get into this, I want to show you how we came to this conclusion, because I put this on YouTube. Okay, it's unlisted yet, so I still have to edit, but you guys can watch and see how we came here.
Okay, so the thing that I like to know is talking about the digitized. Since I got here 4 years ago, we talked about it, and we're talking about it again. What action, since I've been here, since this, even though you knew, what action did they take prior to you coming to start the process in digitizing the list. That's one. Senator DeCoy talked about the waitlisters, and we know this very much in my community where my family lives, on how the haves and the have-nots will never have. Why? Because the guys circumventing the list. Use that word because it's very clearly guys who have money going to buy the house, somebody on the in the homestead, turn around, flip them, sell them, go back on the list, and they're not doing it one time. And I know it's from Nanakuli. One guy did it 5 times, and homestead directors, whoever was involved,
Guilty.
they all know.
5 times flipping
No
homes.
action. So this has been going on for a long time. That's why it was never a priority
Joby
to
Maslakatani is
digitize
referring
that
to,
list.
and William
Because
Isla.
that's one of the main reasons. The next one is, if the Attorney General or whoever made this decision, I don't know the date and time, because it says my colleague said, I never agreed with paying any of the Hawaiians on the list any money, because that's not fair to my family members who died on the list. Are their families going to get 100,000 20 years later after my grandmother died or my auntie?
Right, and this was reported January
So we
10th.
should not be buying
Civil
the
beat.
Hawaiians off the list. Because what they're going to do with that 100,000? What if they already own a house? But I wasn't agreeing on that. But now you guys saying it's illegal. But then when you guys found out that you were going to tell us that it was illegal? You see, that's the kind of stuff that we need to know. And then you guys like talk about bringing back trust to the department. But within what you said, Director, yeah, you have a lot of people behind you and in the department that nobody trusts. You guys keep
True.
recycling them,
Very
keeping
true.
them around. Yeah?
Milking the
Have a
system.
bad OP stuck to something that's not good. Gotta get rid of them. Because our kupuna is dying. You're talking about rentals, but now the kupuna gotta give a loan. Gotta get credit.
No
How
credit.
are they gonna qualify for that rental?
And the debt-to-income ratio from the banking cartels.
They're dying on the list, and they continue to die on the list, and this is not a priority for nobody in that department for a long time. The kupunas need to be prioritized. First and foremost, they should digitize that. See how we can get the rent assistance that Paula talk about, educating them. Because I'm getting texts on my phone. Not all the beneficiaries get that information, but they would love to do it. So I like know, going back, how much of that card you guys sent out said, hey, you guys want some education, go to this site and sign up. I don't know how much of you guys sent out that card to all the beneficiaries island-wide to get this kind of home assistance to learn how to make sure you can buy your home and whatnot. I didn't see where that at. I didn't see how much went out. And that's what I need to know. Because right now, this is not happening. You guys keep recycling the people within the department that you're in. And I gotta stop. Seriously. Thank you, Chair.
So that was one part right there, right? And then if you guys got to see the whole meeting, which is what we're getting into, at the DHHL meeting, this was 4 hours long on January 27th. I tagged it here. It was very long, and there were 2 great testimonies we do have to mention. So what they put on the news was I found Kurt Fevella at 1 hour and 37 minutes and 15 seconds. I timestamped things so you guys can see it. You can see it on YouTube. And we also have Trina, who did a great one talking about, Kahaku, her repatriated name, right here. You can find her on Facebook as well, 58 minutes to talk about the Crown lands. Because if you guys didn't know, DHL stole the Crown lands in 1920. We're not part of the United States till 1959. Turn on your camera. Yeah, so you guys can listen to this on your part, but I want to show you guys Kurt's part really fast. We're going to go to 1 hour 37 minutes. I just want to mention Kahaku's part. You can check in 15 minutes, and she does an awesome job talking about the Crown lands. Now, Kurt comes in here. All right, 137.15. So we'll just start about here, 137.35. So they only played the end of this part. Okay, when he comes in. They didn't play the whole part, which, you know, of course, as an editor, as a producer, and if you're going to be on the media, you should do professional journalism and not half a quality work. So obviously yours truly is there, and Ray in the background. And this is the part about the Wham hearing. So this is about, he talks for definitely longer than 3 minutes, but I just want to show you guys what happens here, before and after. It is totally 4 hours of footage. This is what I got sent today.
If you need more time.
And you guys can see this. So we're going to play this from the beginning, and then you guys can watch this. It's about 9 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay, let me make this bigger. Okie dokie.
Before I go into my testimony, I asked a question at the Wham hearing. The question was letting go and termination of Cedric. She answered this question clear.
He was a former commissioner.
Share here called me one day, okay? And this is clear as day. I know this. Cedric, is Cedric still working for Hawaiian Homes?
No.
Okay. She had called me.
This is January 19th.
Governor Green, to have Cedric be the director of Hawaiian Homes, and you as the deputy. So Cedric would come and show you and guide you on what to do. Cedric was everybody in the place that worked there was talking about that. Cedric never wanted the job. He never wanted the job. But then now I hear you let him go. And I know previous past, and the threat is there. The threat is released. But you don't need to answer him now because you still never give me an answer why. I want to put it on notice in this commission hearing. I want to know what was the parameters of letting Cedric go. I'm going back to the Wham hearing. If anybody watched any of our Wham hearings, briefings for every department, Wham chair, Senator De La Cruz.
I watched it and I got it for you guys.
Person in that room. Maybe not me because I go all over the place. But he asked a question, everyone the same way. Now, for the defense of my colleagues, nobody in this room, in that room, had any other animosity because designating Anderson. But when you have 3 hours of a hearing that you struggle to answer questions of a Wham chair and other of my colleagues.
About which part of the plan they're going to keep or dump. Which was already approved in December.
And also asked many of times if you needed more time to go and collect. First hearing, commissioners. The designee had people inside the hearing. I could have answered the questions for him.
Remember, Ikaika Anderson isn't nominated.
3 hours he sat there.
Isn't confirmed yet.
Never called on none of them. Not one of them. And I know these people in this building did the homework for him. He didn't take the orders from here. And he knows. Because if he did, he would have stayed on the script. Whatever he couldn't answer, he could have came back. But he rambled on, confusing everybody, frustrating everybody.
By deviating from the plan.
To have another one. To prepare him to come back to the Wham and the Hawaiian Affairs, which I'm blessed to be the vice chair. Thank you. Ooh. Anyway, the bottom line is, he wasn't prepared a second time. Nobody was trying to attack him. Nobody was trying to disrespect him. But, commissioners, he lied 5 times to us. Watch the hearings. I'm not going to say mislead. He lied. He lied to saying that you guys was going to deviate from the plan. First hearing, he told us he needed to consult with you guys of the original plan, commissioner's plan, not the EK plan, commissioner's plan, because you guys had beneficial consultation.
Supposedly.
If he stuck to that, probably would have been less pain. But he decided, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 times. He told Senator De La Cruz that he was diverting and not keeping in step with any of the original beneficiary commission plan. Then, one of the gentlemen, of course, you know, I'm not going to names because I'm all over the place. One of the guys came up and he said, oh, we already but going through 50 million of the 170. To be corrected now, people, we're not giving them a $600 million check. They have 170 million that you're going to be able to spend by June, July.
June 30th.
It's not that we don't want to give it. We don't go give anybody that kind of money if they don't have a plan. So they had the original plan in December.
2022.
So again, I know because Ever Beach was one of them. And don't get me wrong, I want to get any more homes in my community, but it's for our Hawaiian people. But they've set aside 600 homes. I don't know the exact dollar amount because I don't want to calculate it. 600 homes was allocated for Ever Beach. That was in your commission plan, beneficiary back then. How did the designee not know that?
Ikaika
He
Anderson.
had answered, no, he won't go with what his 5 plan. Then one of my colleagues reads an email that we got from, he said the shore. Out of his plan, he said he's not part of that. We all know Robin Dana's plan, very good, because we know her. She sent the emails to all of us. All he had to do was stand on his own. And then maybe he would have got respect from some of us at the Capitol. But he didn't. He didn't. He put Nani.
Mr. Chair, should I bring forward the chief housing officer from the administration?
She's the one who complained and went
Good
to the
afternoon,
news.
chairs, members. Nani Medeiros, Office of the Governor, Chief Housing Officer.
On the panel.
She did not speak to
We should
Senator
have
Kurt
probably had
Fevella.
somebody like Lihua or somebody else from the commission coming in from this building sitting next to him. Nani has nothing or no knowledge about the Hawaiian people.
I want to see, and I believe Governor does share the sentiment, we want to see them succeed. We want to see them succeed. We want the funds expended. We want the wait list reduced. We want our Hawaiians in homes. I'm native Hawaiian. It's personal for me too.
I don't care if she says she's Hawaiian. Just remember now, the devil also was an angel.
Lucifer.
Remember that. So just because you're Hawaiian doesn't mean you have the passion for the people.
We're going to do our best to support them, have them succeed. And again, one of those opportunities is funding DIRT significantly so that we can not only help create rental housing on the HHFDC side, but build housing on the DHHL side. And if they need more infrastructure resources, they can use DIRT. In that, the majority of
A lot
this
of
general fund
acronyms are being
appropriation that
tossed
the
around.
legislature gave was going to be used for infrastructure or to develop lots.
But that's not what he's saying. Now we're going to reduce the 505 and go into vertical building.
Vertical construction. That's
yeah,
their vision.
So that means the priority ends up not being infrastructure.
Right. So we agreed that, investing the majority of the general funds to do infrastructure was not really, maximizing the flexibility you gave with this 600 million being in general funds. That infrastructure can be funded through other means like CIP and bond financing.
AG comes up and says, the deputy was saying, we could have used 100,000 to give our beneficiaries to get off the list. When they was going to tell us that was illegal. I don't care what's happened about the Indians in California. Why we never try to give one Hawaiian 100,000 and see what is the ramifications? Commissioners, you guys did your job. First time, you guys know I scrap with Isla all the time. And Gomes. I didn't want to give them the money.
Tyler.
Yes, Isla, but I love him.
We fought him with the casinos.
You guys did your job. So when I went in there, that's all I wanted to hear is how your guys' hard work was going to play out. No. I can talk to the commissioners. I could deviate from the plan. But I cannot talk to them yet because I'm going to break the sunshine law. Comes back and tells us that you guys agreed to deviate from the plan.
7-2.
So you're saying that they agreed to deviate from the language in Act 279. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying that they agreed to the 5 points which would be deviated. Yes.
I would love to see that in writing from your commissioners.
Before I went into that hearing, and I know he knows, and most of you guys know, I already knew. I love my community. I love my people. But I'm going to tell you right now, if he stuck to the plan and the budget plan, would have been great. He wouldn't have to stay there that long. But he decided to say he have a 5-point plan, and 4 of them in the 5-point plan. It's pretty much similar to what you guys went with the commission consultation. But some of the stuff, the wording not too good. So my colleague was trying to press that with a sharp. I asked him the question. And of course,
It's making your homeowners association and the Department of Interior. The Shaw.
Right? That was crazy.
Senator, please start to conclude your remarks.
Yes, I will. No problem. But just remember, none of us had any PDK. Like I told the governor, I have no animosity towards him, but I have a lot of issues of other things that have happened. But just for this hearing, I didn't appreciate that it was like, and that's what it is. And maybe it's my opinion, but watch the 2 videos. And then I bring it up, the budget hearing with the governor. Governor did his thing, then he left. Brooke Wilson and Nani left behind. Brooke Wilson said, I watched the meeting. He never said that. I don't know if you was watching, Jack. I was in a meeting.
Senator, you need to please conclude your remarks. We do have
My
to testify.
conclusion to this remarks is governor's chief of staff and the housing didn't know the difference between a governor's message, governor's message and a bill. This is who calling the shots. So if they're confused, now you know why the designee is confused. Thank you. Thank you for your guys' time. Take care. God bless the law.
So remember, that's one part that they play, and this is on Facebook. But they skipped a lot, obviously, from the news article you saw earlier. And I just posted on Facebook. Mr. G he's actually in Italy. He's an Irishman who actually lives in Sardinia, Italy right now. Was watching from all the way from Italy and is calling out the governor because why is he filing a harassment suit? Because they didn't play it all. The news, Keahi Tucker, them only played parts of it. Obviously, you can see some of it, but that's not the whole story. That's not the end of what happened here. Because Ikaika tries to them and talk stories. So we're going to try to skip a few because he went definitely more than 3 minutes and he gets called back here.
Governor's chief of staff and the housing didn't know the difference between a governor's message,
that's Nani Medeiros,
and a bill. This is who calling the shots. So if they're confused,
that's the one who complained to the governor. And they said Kurt is bullying her when they didn't even meet.
December 12th or 13th in person to request a meeting with you. I also followed up with a call to your cell phone to request a meeting with you.
Yes, you have to make an appointment.
Sure. Friday, I gave you a message.
The reason why I never meet with you because I never give you something that's
Senator, you wanted to discuss. You had a question from me.
The question I gave to you was why you guys let Senator go. That's it. So all you gotta do is send him an email. How much of it we get for you? Send him to us. I'm gonna see you in person. Like, that's fair.
Kurt does not like Ikaika Anderson for obviously the bullshit reasons. Back on the hot seat. So this is what the news didn't show you, and this is why I'm showing you guys back. Oh, Craig, her name is Nani Medeiros. You can Google her. She's supposed to be in charge of housing for everyone in the Hawaiian Islands.
Regarding the property, the old tsunami surplus military property. So part of the 279 in that particular property, you did include the Ella Beach former Noah site, the old tsunami surplus military property came back to DHHL. You took that and wanted to inform you that
tried to make a casino last time.
down for lots at 600 lots.
They went behind our backs at the time, and Tyler Gomes and William Isla was going to build a casino. You cannot trust these people.
So just wanted to give you that numbers.
Like I said, I thank you guys. I'm going to for sure.
Thank you, Senator, for being here.
Now, this is all on record, but they only played a small portion on the news. He gets called back again to the hot seat. So the people in front of you voted yes to change the plan in DV. The two people on the left, the Maui and Kauai commissioners, voted no to change the plan to go with vertical construction. Because vertical construction means apartment buildings. Brother Samson Souza was there. We were watching this live, and now you can see it on the news because these appointees were nominated by Josh Green, and now we're getting kickback. Well, Kurt is.
Like our beneficiaries and other guys, the commissioner had numerous questions and concerns. I think one of them, I was going to withhold comment until everybody was through, but these issues that come up, I just feel like maybe I should periodically step in. So, one of the things that caught my attention right away was when the commission approved the 5-point plan. No, I didn't vote for it, but others did, and that's fine. This is how the process works. But the stipulation was that the chair would not deviate, would not change Act 279 as approved by the commission.
Correct.
And I think that's what began to catch our attention, was comments such as our vision that this commission has voted to accept will maximize and enhance the existing plan by offering vertical construction. That's not what we agreed.
Correct. And vertical construction, as you know, is multifamily commercial apartment buildings. And Ikaika kept on pounding that in the meeting, which I will show you guys later, right after this.
Minutes and 17 seconds into the meeting, Senator Cruz asked, do you believe at some point everything the commission voted for should be developed? The chief housing officer says everything? No. The chair then says, at this meeting, based on the votes we took, we have authorization to look at these 5 other points. That's what the commission authorized us to do. And then it gets into very specific commitments that we allegedly made. And this is what concerns me. When I hear the term vote, and this is what I think even Senator Kevella asked. Did the commission vote? And I have it somewhere in here, but it's going to take me a while to get to it. He asked, did the commission vote? And the response was yes. But when I hear the term vote, as a commission, that vote comes to us in a very formal, fully vetted presentation. And it comes to us for information only. That's the first cut, because we look at these things, they're complicated. We need time to vet through it ourselves. We need to think through it, and they give us a month to bring it back for approval.
This is Commissioner Awo. He voted no.
So that's just one of several of my concerns. And I want to point out, this is not to cast dispersions on people. This is about following a process. And
stick to the black and white.
And the stick to what you agreed upon. Not being followed.
Correct.
And I would agree. Senator Cruz asked some very important questions. So thank you for being here today. I think this discussion is going to continue. But I wanted to just interject right now and share some knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Commissioner, Senator Fevella, I'd like to thank you for
So we're going to pause it right here. So both of these two said no. This is a new trustee, and that's where Cedric used to be. He was going to be in this position. I've heard to the Coconut Wireless that Stacy Eli is going to be the deputy director. So you got hands and things moving through the grapevine in the Coconut Wireless. Now, how did we get to this point? Remember, this is January 27th. This happened yesterday, January 31st, and they obviously cut out all this footage that we're showing you now. And there is the Ways and Means Committee right here. Oh my God. So it's an hour and 52 minutes long. So this is what happens in the committee. Now, luckily I put on YouTube. I still have to do some things to make a description, but you can see how this thing started. I believe it's in 4 minutes-ish. Ikaika Anderson says his vision is to go build vertical constructions. And that is their vision. So, bingo. So about 5 minutes into the video, YouTube does not do great subtitles because Kanaka is spelled Kamaka. But their goal is to put actual homes and do vertical construction. Now, if you actually scroll through this, it's about a later part. They actually get a survey guy to come in. This is Nani Medeiros, as you guys saw earlier. She's supposed to be in charge of all the housing for everyone on the Hawaiian Islands. And they actually survey everyone with the commissioners and all. And they wanted to know how many people actually want single-family homes versus vertical homes. 76% of people said they want single family homes. So they can have their own land, you can build equity, you can do a lot of things, even though it's a 99-year lease. If you are in an apartment building for a 99-year lease, your apartment building won't even last that long. And so it's very strange when Ikaika mentions this more than 5 times about building vertical construction. He lied to me, to you, everyone, saying that vertical construction just means anything above ground. Well, that's just dumb. You can bullshit the world, but you can bullshit yourself, but you can't bullshit Akamai people who've actually studied real estate. We got a lot of investors, we got a lot of people who actually know the laws, and the senators call them out many times in this video. And they want to know what are they going to do with the wait list, how they're going to remove them, how they're going to provide the housing. Now, this is a long video, and I followed it on Kurt's Facebook page. You can see my note-by-note comments over there, and I can show you guys also on here. So we can scroll through, actually, because all my comments are listed on there. So let's just scroll through so you guys can see what's going down. Now, where did I put it? Alright, so luckily today we're in the studio and you're with me. Yeah, so this is the original meeting, and you can see it right here. All my timestamps, because I watched it all day yesterday, and then ironically the news was played this one while I'm looking at and reviewing the video, because I want to know if there's any merit to the claims that are being called out. So I can show, so let's just click on the video, because obviously you guys could read this. It's not the most easy to read, but let's read the comments, right? Because real-time comments. Boom. So I can tell you on the side as we go through this. So let's go to 1 hour and 38 minutes. We're going to go to the conclusion really fast. 138.54. Okay.
You guys can to leverage those funds and do it right away. I think what we're hearing is, with all due respect, is this the commission beneficiary support for the plan, or is this Doug's plan? And there's a huge difference there, because the commission is the power authority to the plan going forward, and we're deviating from the plan. So you're just trying to piecemeal it. And I think that's what the struggle is here, is we piecemealing something that could literally jeopardize what you guys have seen right in front of you for beneficiary. And that's my problem. The plan keeps changing. So the commission is doing one thing, whatever is coming from every other direction is taking us away from the 600 million that needs to be used, even with the existing blocks that are there. There are existing blocks that are there. But if we don't start addressing that, we prolong this thing that we've done for so many years, and I feel like so now how you guys walk into the communities anymore, they just bust up every time and just address the issue. That's our this address, getting these guys back on. Case in point, 90% of those have not still awards given, but yet
so the audio is not the greatest, but I highly recommend you go to the Facebook link here on Kurt's page right here. I'm circling with the arrow, and you can see my timestamps on the side, because you're gonna have to probably put on earphones. But pretty much I timestamp very important key points. For example, 30 minutes and 20 seconds in. Let's go to this one. 20-ish. And I'm just going to read. Mr. Anderson says, we are keeping the existing plan as a foundation, but then he's already admitted to deviating from the plan at 24 minutes and 30 seconds, 6 minutes prior to. So we're catching these people in their lives, like Kurt said at least 5 times. And at 24 minutes and 51 seconds, Ikaika says, I can't tell you which plans specifically we plan to keep. So they don't know which parts they plan to keep, which plans they part to dump. And this is why Kurt's so frustrated and how you got to where you're hearing the deviation from the plan. It does take to load since I know I'm scrolling fast. So this part will be on YouTube as well, but you're not going to get my timestamps on the YouTube page. Some people are going to get $100,000 to build a home. It's mentioned the Kalima case in an hour 3 minutes into it. And you can see their idiocy as they're proven, you know, about what we're discussing, everything here. Mr. G knows the law. They plan to use $60 million for mortgage assistance, down payments, services, and financial literacy. I don't know what financial literacy means to them, but if you need $60 million to read a book, that's just stupid, right? Now, how are they going to spend the money? Now, that's very important. Let's go to hour 9 and 59. So this is how they plan to justify the spending. They don't really tell you straight up, and they don't even give us that long to talk at the public testimony. You're not really allowed to ask questions. Well, you can ask them, but they're not going to answer. They got this boto stoic face. So, how much are they going to spend, right, is the main question. And the answer is they're going to spend $50 million first, and they have to spend $172 million by June 30. They're using the big words like encumbrance and all these other things of how they're going to spend the money. Now, Ikaika also mentions an ADU. If you guys don't know what that means, 54 minutes into the video, an ADU is an additional dwelling unit. That means you're going to be like an attachment, you're going to be in a basement. It means there's already an existing house and you're attaching parts of it to the house. Like, that's not a real solution after 103 years from DHHL's inception. That's just BS to me. If you got, you know, regular family, regular home, and you're just going to live in somebody else. This isn't New York, and you're going to rent somebody else's place. We actually own the lands through our great Mahele, through Alodio title, and all this stuff. That's why there's a back history, which Kahaku mentions earlier in the Facebook post here at 50 minutes and 4 seconds. So there's a lot of stuff that you can get from this part. And I still have to edit. So you can see all of these videos. I'm definitely backlogged. And I have to put descriptions on. So a lot of these are not listed yet. I even have the Kapuna March here. We put the council, and you guys can see literally the back studio. Some of the stuff are worth. I still got Gene Tamashiro's work, you know, because it takes time. I'll probably have to do it in parts like we're showing now. And this is the one that got a lot of people, over 1,000-something views on Kurt's page.
All right, Facebook fam.
If you guys didn't see this.
96706 and beyond. We're here at Hawaiian Homestead. I guess you can say office building. Where they're going to have the commission hearing about what time? About 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock commission hearing. You want to come down here and sign wave with us to, you know, let everybody know that how important our $600 million is to be spent in a, I guess, a Pono way, making sure that the people that's leading Hawaiian Homes know what they do with the money. You guys seen the hearings? The proof is in the pudding. Oh wait, I gotta change them. Sorry, I changed them because I'm Hawaiian. The proof is in the poi. Bottom line, guys, we get $170 million that we gotta spend before March. And we had a beautiful Hawaiian home meeting last night for Ever Beach. Thanks to all my family and friends in Ever Beach for coming out and voicing you guys' opinion and you guys' concern. It was well heard. Like I said, it's not the people that work in the building that we have a problem with. It's the new regime and the new leadership that's trying to come in and change things. You know, guys, you know, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you know what is the biggest concern for me besides the $600 million? To keep Hawaiian lands out of Ikaika's hands. You know, there is no person that can watch these videos and say that he is the guy that's going to take the Hawaiian people to the promised land. Okay? He doesn't walk on water. He doesn't. And I don't even know if he drink river water from the mountain. But anyway, getting back to the subject here, guys. Okay? We get an opportunity right now to make a stand now and let everybody know the true reason why we're out here is because there is no plan, there is no future, there is no nothing. Yeah, we gotta keep Hawaiian lands out of Ikaika's hands. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. bottom line is, guys, to talk about beneficial consultation, they already had that. Commissions made a stand to do the plan back in December. They allocated some of the funds. Now, if you come in as a governor's selection, do your homework. This is why I say this, guys. Do your homework. People in this building prepped him, gave him the information. Then he tells us, not once, Senator De La Cruz asked him, how much of the original plan you going to go with? And he said, no, I'm diverting from the plan, and I'm going to put in my 5-point plan. Okay? The commissioners never took that stand. That's the reason why I'm here today. I'm going to make sure I go in there and I want to listen. I want to listen to what they get for say. Guys, this is the biggest opportunity the community has of our Hawaiian people getting what they deserve. 600 million. And then you get a person that quit his job, lied to the kupuna, and hurt his people. Cannot. So again, if he never come and not once but twice, I don't want to use the word lie. No, I'm not going to use the word. He lied to us, and then his staff gets up and say, oh, we're already in the process about $50 million of the original plan. And Senator De La Cruz said, wait a minute, I thought you guys said you guys not doing none of the plan. They already implemented from back in December when they approved the plan to allocate money to the different communities, like Eva Beach and all the areas. They got a list. Go look for them. I'm going to look for them too. Go look for them. They got a list that they allocated so much money. Eva Beach, they allocated for 600 homes. Not definitely, but that was the goal, that they had set money aside of the 170 million. Guys, you got to be straight now. Hawaiian Homes doesn't have 600 million to spend right now. They have to spend 170 plus million and then ask for an extension so that they can go forward in the rest of the money. So instead of Ikaika, stick to the script. Instead of trying to do Robert Danner's and Shor's script and try to implement that right away, right out of the gate. And that's the reason why he fell down on his face, because he should have just went with the plan. Yeah, it's not the E-Gauge plan. I keep telling everybody, it's not the E-Gauge plan. It's the commissioner's plan. The commissioners is the boss. Okay? That's the plan that they came up with, they voted on, and they will implement. Okay? Don't change the plan. So what he should have done, if you wanted to have a little bit, I'm not going to say smooth sailing because still get issues with this guy, but if he stuck to the plan, then he wouldn't have got a 6-hour hearing the first time. Okay? Then the second time, he lied to my colleagues. I was in a meeting. I don't hear anybody telling me that he did not say that he was going to divert from the plan. He used that word. I don't know what that means. What is that, divert? I don't use that kind of big words. He wasn't going to fall in line. He wasn't going to do the plan. Huh? Oh, see, there you go. I was wrong too. Wasn't divert. That's my word. You don't use one word that I don't know. Deviate. You see, that's why you see, like for me, I listen to my staff. Yeah? That's how I get smart too. You got to be able to work with your staff. Yeah? Got to work with them. Because that's how you know things. You can't come in one building that you don't know nothing. Deviate. Okay, guys, please. Kalamai, remind me when I say wrong words. I'm not above anything, bro. I have room for correction. I'm not afraid to people correct me because I love all you guys, Facebook fam, Facebook land. But you know what the problem I have? Is when you come with arrogance and disrespect for my colleagues. Okay? When you disrespect my colleagues, I take it personal. I'm not sure if everybody feel the same way I feel, you know, in that building, but I take everybody in that building as my family. So when you lie to my family and you disrespect my family, yeah, I get a little bit upset. I'm very territorial like that. Yeah? I love each and every one of my senators, every single one of them. I love their staff. I love Sergeant of Arms. I love the clerks. You know, I love everybody in there. Why am I in the house? You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, what's that? West Side Pride. West Side Pride. Oh, West Side Pride. So anyway, we get the aunties over here. West Side Pride. West Side Pride. All right. So yeah, go ahead, sit down. You guys sit down. I'm still on Facebook Live. I just want to change the song to keep Hawaiian lands out of Ikaika's hands. Okay? So, the bottom line is, guys, we start off small, right? Anything else, right? Just like Jericho, right? When Jericho went around, right? They said, you can never bust those walls. And Jericho said, yes, I can. Yes, I can. So right now, Ikaika thinks he's the big wall. And I believe that we're Jericho. And we're going to sing the song. We're going to make the noise. We're going to play the music until the walls come tumbling down. Okay? The walls need to tumbling down. Our people is too important. Okay? If he had just not, the second hearing was worse than the first hearing. Okay? A commissioner came up and contradict what he said. Contradict what he said. He said that he talked to the commissioners and they're going to, what the word again? Divert. And they're going to go with his plan. Okay, guys? Today is the first day of Aole Ikaika Anderson. Okay? Every island, every neighbor island, every single homestead, non-homesteaders, people that was in the know, not in the know, you guys gotta send emails to the senators, to the governor, to everybody to let them know Aole Ikaika Anderson. Okay? And you know, he told me he wanted to meet like that. You cannot meet with somebody that you don't agree to disagree. You cannot agree with him. Because there's nothing that he could have told me that's going to convince me that he's the leader of our people. He's not. He's not. What he did to the Kapunas, what he lied to the Kapunas, what he did, yeah? I don't think none of that personal. None of it. None of it is personal. But, when it comes to landfills, yeah, and he knows I get this issue with him. Landfills, he chose #1 blue ribbon choice, Amron Crater. Amron Crater. They decide to make it a bird sanctuary. Huh? Why they never make PVT in the surrounding of the community that you can chew on stone and you can hit PVT? PVT is bigger than the mountain behind it. How come when it comes to our community, yeah, and we gotta stand up for these kinds of rubbish, literally, right? Power plant over there, that power plant over there, right? Kahi, whatever they call them. Manalo dump. Come on now, guys. Come on, PVT. Right. Scientific data. Federal, you know I don't listen to the federal all the time. But when they come up with something that is kind of good, we gotta listen. They said everybody that lives next to this landfill, yeah, live 10 years less of their lives. Huh? Come on now, Hawaiians. So why we never put them in Amron Crater? Oh, because of the lining, this and that. What about Waimanalo? What about PVT right next to a river? You can slide down PVT into the river that goes to the ocean. Huh? Oh, come on now. Come on. Because Ikaika never like them in that area. That area is far away from any houses. Far from any houses, schools, everything. It's in the mountain in the middle of nowhere. But they close all the landfills and all the dumps on their side of the island, and they come to our side of the island.
On the west side.
Already. Ikaika doesn't have a plan. I don't know how much times he's going to go to the drawing board. Yeah? Back in the day, we used to use chalk on the drawing board, but he cannot use chalk, so now we use the kind of eraser pen or PowerPoint, whatever, all this new technology. And I tell you guys again, the reason why I upset is because of what happened to my good friend, for many, many years, Cedric. They fired Cedric. Lovely family, loyal worker, never bother anybody, no pili care. Keep Hawaiian hands out of Ikaika hands. Loyal to the soil. He used to make the meetings comfortable for people. Because of their lack of gathering, they fired him. They never let him go, they fired him. They fired Cedric. Right now. See this building? He went to all the islands, set up all the meetings, stay in this building till late at night, prepping for the meetings. And that's how you treat a loyal employee? It wasn't about the money for him. Never was. Not like some of the people that left this building. Right, Joby? Right, Joby? Huh? You got a nice pension, huh? From the Hawaiians.
Joby Masakatani.
Huh? Right on, Joby.
Who's the previous director.
You know the best you did in here with the Nahasa money.
And William Isla hired her back after she got let go.
Come on now. Come on, guys. We gotta stop recycling people that cannot be recycled. You know they have the caps. You know the caps above the water bottle. Yeah, you cannot recycle that. You take off the cap and you throw them in the landfill. Yeah? We shouldn't have landfills. Right? That's what they do. Well, that's what we should do with the guys that we cannot recycle over here. Go on. You guys don't understand. When you do this kind of stuff, when a new admin, don't get me wrong now. Like I said, you know, Governor Josh Green is a good friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine. I love him. I love his wife. I love his family. But I know all the calls that is being made.
Harassment suit on him for being racist.
Because to me, I don't think he has a mean bone in his body neither. But yet people surrounding him have a lot of mean bones. For whatever reason, they let power get to their head. So this is the thing, Facebook fam, Facebook land, 96706 and beyond. Us Hawaiians, huh? We don't prosper because get other Hawaiians stepping on our throat.
Correct.
Told you guys we wasn't gonna get that $100,000 per house. They found on way to not give us the money, right? Aloha, right? They found on way. Hey, like I said, I was supporting that because a lot of our family and friends died on the list. But hey, if they wanted to give $100,000 to alleviate some of the list waiters, hey, whatever. But I supported my colleagues. Yeah? Because that's how you do it. Sometimes when you try to fall in line and you listen to them. Yeah? But guys, come down here, right across Wendy's, Kamakana Ali, right over here, Hawaiian Homestead. Yeah? 10 o'clock the meeting will start. Pretty soon, guys. Pretty soon. So we're going to go inside there. I'm going to listen to the rubbish. They're going to come out of Ikaika's mouth. Try to force the commissioners to go with his 5-point plan.
Remember, this way.
And what is that word? Divert?
This happened all before he got put on blast on the news, everyone. So he already said how he felt. This isn't no surprise for anyone who's been watching.
Man, well, let me turn around the other way.
And this video has over 2,000 views on Facebook. Well, I put this to YouTube, but I still got to edit, so you guys can see it later.
This is the crew holding it down. Ahole. Ikaika Anderson. So again, reason why it was necessary to come out here today is because the lies that was shown. And then what I was learned, guys, that this meeting is actually illegal. Because I heard that they gotta post the agenda 7 days prior to the meeting. Well, they only post them on Monday from what I heard. So I'm not sure if this meeting is even legal. So again, guys, we need to stand our ground. Very important that we need leaders that can be able to. And you guys all know, I had my issues with Isla, right? Director Isla.
The casinos.
I had my issues with
They're going behind the back.
Tyler Gomes.
Tyler Gomes trying to build a casino behind the back.
Right now, if I can rewind,
and they're gone now.
I'd rather work with William Isla and Tyler Gomes, right? What happened to Tyler Gomes, guys? Huh? You guys know?
Gone with the wind.
So this is what I'm hearing. You know me. I get my ear.
The coconut
I don't know,
wireless.
coconut wireless, whatever you like call it. But you know what I heard, Facebook fam, Facebook clan? I heard this is what they told deputy. And I never talked to him yet. I never talked to him. You know, I just was very, because I heard that he would pull his name out of the hat, but I didn't know why he did it. Facebook fam, Facebook land. I find out the reason why Tyler, Deputy Tyler, took out his name to be director. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it. You have to take your marching orders from Robin Danner. Oops. Is that true? If I'm lying, I'm dying. Somebody correct me now.
That's the Shaw plan, which is you making
Robin
your own
Danner
housing
has
association under the Department of Interior.
They're our people. I don't want to be Indian, Robin Danner. Okay? Thank you for screwing up the Ikaika bill, Robin.
She screwed up the people in
Come on
Alaska
now,
when you
guys.
follow her, because
Get
you're
it
going to become a
straight.
tribe and
That's
you're going to be
Robin
under
Houston screwed up
the
the
thumb of
Ikaika
the
bill.
United States.
Come on, she's too busy living on the mainland. Come back over here, and then she like tell us who live here all our lives and never live here, yeah, still here, and then tell us how we should be running our people. That's why I'm upset. And I said to Ikaika, tell the truth that he's not running Hawaiian Homes. Robin Danner is. Why? Because I was told if I would support Robin Danner, I own it. Negative. Never in 100 years. But what they did to Deputy Tyler Gomes, that's not porno. You see, guys, we live on one island in the middle of
The Pacific
nowhere.
Ocean.
We all get together and we all sit down and talk story. Let's talk story, right? But the approach that they did this administration, right? All of this would have been silent if they just would give all the guys who want to apply one chance to have a hearing. So I heard Bernard Cavallo was one of them. Yeah. When I applied for the deputy position, he got interviewed. He didn't even tell him anything when Ikaika got the thing. And then when people say in the newspaper like that, I hear all this kind of stuff that Ikaika was always the number one choice. That's not true. It's not true. Tyler was the first one. Tyler was the guy. They asked me if I could work with Tyler. I said the only thing I had a problem with Tyler was about the gambling.
Casinos.
Right? But I can work with Tyler. He's a good kid. But no, they decided to give him ultimatums and he was forced to resign. You know? So the bottom line is, guys, I'm going to list on my Facebook page. I'm going to list on my Facebook page. I'm going to show all kind of names out there because everybody's saying, oh, if not Ikaika, then who?
It's you.
Tyler Gomes. I know Cedric never liked the job. Yeah, throw Cedric in there. Stacy Eli. Plenty more people. Lehu. Yeah.
Lehu was smarter than them. No, Stacey Eli's going to be the deputy director, according to the Coconut Wireless.
But throw some names out there, guys, who would be great to lead our people to the promised land. You know, of course, we're going to have Jesus, you know, with us to help us. But don't tell me because you speak Hawaiian. This is the kind of stuff I don't like. Yes, I cannot speak Hawaiian. I tried my best to say Senator Jarrett's last name, Keheo Kolole. Yeah, I love him. And I respect him, so I try to say his name in the hearings because I am the vice chair of Hawaiian Affairs. And I'm doing my best. I practice every day. Okay? Right? Because why? Because I want to say his name correct because I love the guy. He's my friend. He's my brother. He's my colleague. So I try to respect him and try to say his name properly. I do my best. But no go tell everybody, I little Hawaii. I can speak Hawaiian. You know what I said to guys who tell me that? Oh, I can speak Hawaiian. Sure. But I also get another one. Check this one out. Yeah? We know another guy that could speak and say things like that. His name was Lucifer. Remember Lucifer? He could speak and quote scriptures better than anybody in the world. Right? That's why he got kicked out of heaven. Because again, just because you can speak Hawaiian doesn't make you better than me, better than other people. Remember that. Because Lucifer wasn't better than God. That's why he got the boot. So don't go telling everybody because you can speak Hawaiian. Right? Yeah? Do. You guys know Do, right? Castle and Crook. Yeah? The kids could speak Hawaiian. Huh? What happened to our people? Who can dance? Who can speak? Yeah? Took away our language. Remember that. Infiltrated us, learned our language, so that they could know what we were saying, and then ban us from speaking it. Think about it now, guys. Think about it. Think about it hard. Think about it hard. You know what I mean? So again, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, look like the king's still over here. Look, speaking of Lucifer. I can't go over there, guys. You see? He's still over there. Talking to the kupuna. Yeah? Again, Aole Ikaika Anderson. Yeah? So the bottom line is, keep Hawaiian lands out of Ikaika's hands. That's it. Bottom line. I don't want nothing to say to him, not to talk to him. I don't want to have nothing to do with him, but I'll keep you guys on Facebook Live, because if he does call me, I can just tell him quit. Resign. Go into retirement, hang out in the Amaran Crater in Kailua, and go cruise and go enjoy the bird sanctuary. Yeah? Don't come by me. Don't talk to me. I don't have nothing to do with him. Yeah? So that's the bottom line.
And this is the truth. So you're getting straight up.
Again, he's over there. He's over there trying to talk to the kupuna. Right? And I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Yeah.
Guys, I really gonna tell you guys right now. You guys want to show the power of the people. I'm not asking you guys to come sign wave. Not everybody can come out and sign wave, but email and call your senators. Call them all. Let them know how you feel. Let them know that you guys are very concerned about the $600 million being spent correctly. Yeah, and done right.
This
you
book.
Don't get involved and try to reinvent the wheel.
To contact
Because if we would reinvent the wheel, right now we would have a square. Right? Right? You guys gotta remember that. Don't go try to reinvent the wheel. We get $600 million, very important. We want it to be spent on our people. We want our people to have great housing, great things. But the bottom line is, we gotta stop the insanity. Whoever making these calls to do this, how's that? So again, you cannot, people. And like I said, I love you guys all, and I have a lot of aloha for everybody. Like I said, I don't hate the guy. I don't have any anger or hate towards him. I'm just disappointed. He quit his job
to join the local 630 union.
Aloha.
Local 630. That's the union. It's Kapu Medeiros. She's on the Waimanalo board.
There you go. So the bottom line is this, guys. If we're going to prosper as a people, people ask why. Why all of these happening? Year after year. When they murder Prince Kuhil, okay? They murder our Prince Kuhil. After he had declared the Homestead Act, he was going to put in the rules and regulation. Right now, since the time that he's there, he been constantly knowing that he's the figure of all this. All right, but he was murdered, yeah, because people was jealous.
Correct.
So he was going to come, and he was going to make the rules. But right now, to this day, we're only running Hawaiian homes with a policy. So governor to governor to governor to governor, director to director to director.
Commissioners,
right?
commissioners.
Policy change, right? Look how quick he came in. He never even got confirmed by the Senate yet. And then he changed the plan.
Yes, that's true.
He changed the whole plan.
Ikaika Anderson is not the official head yet.
I know the consultation for beneficiaries is questionable, but he had consultation. They had consultation. William Isla and his crew.
Not with me.
And their crew.
Not with
and
you.
Had consultation. Then they came up with the plan with the commissioners, and they voted for it, and that was the plan.
December 20th, 2022.
You guys understand that? That's how it goes. But then
That's how they run the game.
you don't even go with the plan, and you're going to try to divert them. And then we asked, and Senator De La Cruz, my good brother Senator De La Cruz, had asked him 5 times, what part of the plan you going to keep? He go, no, we're diverting. We're diverting for the plan.
To build vertical construction.
What? Unbelievable.
And he's reading the comments on Facebook Live.
Think about it. That's what they're doing to Prince Kuhil now.
Genocide, systematic
Swapping,
genocide.
Stealing, lying, giving us Opala land to build Hawaiian homes, not giving us the good stuff, you know? That's the bottom line, guys. So it's very hurtful that we have this situation. You know, that's the reason why, guys, when people say, oh, all the politicians the same, this is what I say to you, family and friends. I will never be a politician. I'm an elected official by the people, for the people. God, community, yeah? See, I'm all frustrated. I'm gonna get slaps. I know I'm gonna get pahi. God, family, community. God, family, community. God, family, community. That's it. That's it. So, people like that gets into office, quit, no quit. You know, he gonna work for a union. Told everybody he quit being city council because he gotta take care of his family and his kupuna. I am the main caregiver for my dad. I have help with my sister, Davina. My wife and me is the main caregivers for my father-in-law. I find time for my kuna, yeah, my family, my God, right, and my community. But I don't make an excuse that I go quit my job to find out you're working for the union.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's not Puno. So how are we going to trust him in this building with $600 million?
The people can't.
How are we going to do that first?
That's the same feedback I got from Nanakule, from the Big Island, and a lot of people I know from the neighbor islands.
So that's the problem I have. They got rid of my good brother Cedric. I love you, brother Cedric. I hope you find something. You know, you're a great man. You know, pray for you and your family. Pray that they see the way and the light and bring you back here at this building. Because we need you. We need you, Cedric. The people of Hawaii need you. You went to every neighbor island and you made it comfortable for everybody by having everything set up correctly. From audio to Zoom, you was a man. And you did more than that. You did over and beyond your call of duty. But again, in about 20 minutes or so, we're gonna go into the hearing. We're still gonna have people out there holding signs. Yeah, we still get regular signs. We don't have all signs that says Ole Ikaika Anderson. Yeah. So again, you know what I mean? Again, cannot. So again, he gonna try to walk this direction, and I'm out of here. So again, I just hope he don't walk this direction because I really don't like talking to this guy. You know what I mean?
You guys are getting the truth behind the scenes.
Guys, this is an important day. This is the day that we start, and we as Hawaiian people make a true stand in how our money and have to say on how our money is going to be spent. Bottom line. We waited, and this is not something that they're giving to us like a charity. We deserve that money. It's
from
the
the kingdom.
money.
It's our
They
land.
got a Hawaiian gold.
It never left.
They got a Hawaiian land.
It never swapped hands. They just changing
So like
title.
I said, those things cannot happen.
But it doesn't trump a Lodial title, which is why we have issues
So
with
again,
DHHL.
I'm gonna
Because they want you to forget
wait over here,
forget all your
get
Royal
this thing
Patents
done.
Land Commission awards
and just see what happens from now
and
on.
accept the lease and 99-year rent.
Yep. Okay. So again, guys, we'll do what we have to do and say what we have to say. But at the end of the day, we have a very, very important decision that we have to make in the direction that we need to go. So again, we need to do what we gotta do, say what we gotta say. But again, love you guys. I stay over here, hoppity hoppy, trying to get went to the doctor to check my knees, you know. But can I help when you wear just as heavy as an elephant and try to walk on these two little legs. But anyway, love you guys, Facebook fam, Facebook land. God bless you all. Take care. Aloha.
All right. So you guys are getting the long form footage. Now this is in my back end studio of the thing, so it's not public yet. I still have to make a description below that you can be the first ones to comment. So you're not going to find it yet. I have all the other footages. I'm so backlogged in the studio. As you can tell, I still have to produce this for Olelo TV, and I'm getting hours and hours of footage. So I actually have to go at a 6 o'clock meeting, but I want to show you guys what else is going down besides this meeting. This is a Nani Medeiros for people who are asking. You can Google her. There is a portion now, but there is something to do. There is some good news about the homelessness situation, which was pretty unique. If you didn't see this on the news, I'm gonna Google. Let's search it now. So let's see. Mahealani put it on. Let's see what it be. Homeless, Occupy, West Side, something like that. Let me put Hawaii News Now. Hawaii News Now. There we go. See, this has over 10,000 views since last night. Oh, we have to go through the ads. Now, this is with the Vainai Kapuna Council, because yours truly was there out helping
More
feed
than
them.
20 homeless Native Hawaiians decided to occupy empty units at a Maili housing complex without permission. It's on Hawaiian Homeland's property, and what happened next surprised everyone. Mahealani Richardson has our top story.
After years living on the beach on the White
That's at Sewers.
23 homeless Native Hawaiians are moving.
That's Auntie Georgina.
They showed up Tuesday morning at the Ulu Te Kukui Affordable Housing Complex in Maili. It's located on Department of Hawaiian Homeland's property. A community group helping the homeless admits they did not get permission to occupy the empty, unlocked units.
This is the Hawaiian Kapuna
It's
Council.
DHHL's responsibility to help Native Hawaiians in need.
they have the right to be here.
That's
They're
Lena,
beneficiaries
Spain
to
Suzuki
this
on
land.
Facebook.
This is one of the units that some of the group members plan to occupy. There is some running water in the restroom, but there's no furniture, no appliances. Still, the group members say that's okay by them. 60-year-old Laviaona, who can't walk and has an open sore on her leg, is hoping she'll get to stay.
I don't know what's going on, right now, but I'm happy. But if I have to leave, gotta leave, but I know the coupon is going to take care of us.
I'm nervous and scared to get this house.
But the property manager was clearly surprised by the unauthorized occupants.
Excuse me, what is happening right now? I think you need to do whatever it is that you need to do, and we're going to do whatever it is we need to do. I'm going to call you Speedy. Go for it.
But after
That's
a quick
Auntie
phone
Lynette Cruz.
conversation,
She's a
she
gangster.
let everyone fill out an application.
Okay.
The Hawaiian Community Development Board is redeveloping the complex, and President Cully Watson told Hawaii News Now there are other Native Hawaiians already waiting to move in.
My concern is I don't know anything about these individuals, so in order to protect the safety of not only the tenants, but more importantly the children, we need to kind of take a look at who is applying.
After some tense back and forth, police were not called, and an apparent agreement for a handful of kupuna, like Laviaona, to move into units that are move-in ready. But others, like Waineta Kana, were instead told to submit an application, and for now, we'll have to head back to the beach. Reporting from Ma'ili, Mahealani Richardson, Hawaii News Now.
So I'm about to go there. They're supposed to be having a 6 o'clock dinner. Yours truly is invited. And I'm going to go with Auntie Lynette Cruz. So we're going to see what's going on. We're going to help film this. And I think they're the only ones that put it out there at Hawaii News Now. Now this has 10,000 views. So, and this has to do with DHHL, which we just, talk about. And we are making movement. So for the governor to file a harassment suit against one of his own senators, clearly he wants to protect his staff who he nominated and is hiring, when they wouldn't even house the houseless, and that's why the kupuna did what they did and put them in there. So that's the backstory behind everything. Hope you guys enjoy the footage, and I'll see you guys later on the outside, because we know there's crown lands. All right, so that's it for now. I'm going to see you guys in cyberspace. May the force be with you always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends so you don't got to repeat the message again. Don't forget, it's our crown lands, and DHHL stole it in 1920. And you guys can follow Uncle Kim, Uncle Kapu. Also follow Matt Kaupi on Facebook land, and we'll see you guys in cyberspace. Pikachu loves you. Pika Pika.